Hello everyone, Antoinette here, and I am coming to you live from the studio that I have created in my living room, child. Okay? I'm sorry, I'm showing out. But let me tell you a little bit about what I have on. So this is another Z Collection piece. This is Miss Euphoria. Look at that. I will make sure, and here are the earrings there. I know I'm looking extra fabulous. I had to dress up today because it's a momentous occasion, right? It's been a couple weeks since I posted on my YouTube channel, and for that I'm sorry, but Antoinette has been just living life and going and doing all kind of stuff, and I'll probably end up telling you about it on my next YouTube video. So make sure that you tune in next week and let me know what you want to know about. What if you want to know what I was doing, what I've been up to? Make sure that you comment and let me know below, and don't forget to like if you haven't already. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button and then hit the little bell notification button so that you can see every time I post something on my Ice and Shine for 5 channel. Okay, so I just wanted to give you a little bit of a status update because of all of the fabulous things that I have been able to do with my paparazzi business. I've been able to actually get a membership to my local theme park, which is Six Flags Over Texas, and me and my husband and my son have just been going buck wild. Okay, we've been going up here, we've been getting all of the food. We've basically tried food at every restaurant at this point. They've been riding all the crazy rides. Make sure that you stop by our other channel called Spriggs Take on the World, and you can see some of the fun that we have been getting into at Six Flags. I love to ride rides, but I am not a roller coaster person. I am not a fan of drops, and for whatever reason, I let them talk me into getting on the Shockwave. Yeah, so if you want to watch me lose it, be sure to stop by that channel later on. But that's what I've been up to. I've been a little under the weather as well, you know. The weather is kind of wonky in Texas right now, and one minute it's hot, the next minute it's raining, and with me having asthma, it's just not a good combination. So I am happy to be back up and back at it. I'm happy to be blinging and sparkling like my normal fabulous self. Okay, yes. And you know, I can't wait to tell you a little bit about what the topic is for today. So running my business with paparazzi. So one of the things that always seems to get me when it comes to any type of direct marketing or multi-level marketing or network marketing or whatever you want to call it is that they make it seem like you make this investment, this one-time small investment, and you wake up the next day and your whole life is different, and you wake up and you're a millionaire and you got this big house and you have this big car and it had no effort on your part. And okay, I'm just gonna tell you right now, I didn't wake up a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire by any way, shape, or form. I am a college student in every sense of the word. And you know, I'm gonna give you the real when it comes to running a paparazzi business. Now, I told you in a previous video, I bought the smallest kit possible. This was the $99 starter kit. They call it the sample pack. That lets you know just how small this kit was, okay? And it came with 35 pieces of jewelry, and you know, I took it and I ran with it, and I built what I have today just from that. But you know, I promise you, $100 did not turn me into a millionaire overnight. And when it does, I'll make sure to let you know. All right. But one of the things that I found that made me the most effective when it came to running my paparazzi business was building and maintaining relationships with people. And this is something that I'm actually really grateful to the company for, because before paparazzi, I didn't know the first thing about building and maintaining a network. Okay. Like I knew how to build a network, but not necessarily in a way where I was asking people for something. The job that I had before I started paparazzi actually helped me to get out of there and get out of my comfort zone and learn how to talk to people. But this business really helped me to build connections. And that's not necessarily to say that my customers, the relationships that I have with my customers are explicitly related to the business, because my customers tell me, everything. I help their kids get ready for prom or for homecoming. One of my customers' daughters just graduated from high school, and I was ecstatic about that, right? One of my customers, her mom got sick. I send cards, I give away free jewelry, whatever. I really am able to care for the people that I come in contact with and really build friendships and build bonds. And that was something that I learned with this business and has, just really enriched my life, because once you get into a business and you start talking to people and finding out about them and finding out about their lifestyles and just really connecting with people, it really changes the way that you approach your, the business standpoint of it. Another thing that I learned how to do with this business is really manage my money. Okay. And I'll tell you about that in a later video, how I've taken the money with paparazzi and just managed it. And now I use it to pay my tuition or pay little bills here and there. And it pays for my Six Flags membership. So I can go to Six Flags whenever. And I do mean whenever. I mean, we have gone to Six Flags so much that the employees know us. Yeah, and we have eaten everywhere. Like, they practically know our order. And that's just within the last couple months. Yeah, the last couple months. But, managing your money when it comes to running a business is essential. And that's definitely going to be something that I'm going to touch on with a future video. I don't know if it's going to necessarily be the next one. I have a few things lined up. But, I learned how to manage my money. I learned how to build networks. I've learned how to style. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, which is probably most of you, I have not always been the glamorous, beautiful, shiny, sparkly, extra feminine life of the party kind of girl. Okay, you're talking to a straight tomboy who just grew up. And having participated in this business, I've learned how to match my jewelry to my styles. You might catch me in lipstick every so often. I'm not quite to the full makeup thing yet. I'm working on it. But, and I know a lot of y'all are like, you are lying. No, I am not wearing makeup. This is just lipstick. But I've learned how to step up my glam game a little bit. I mean, look at me. I am styling today. And, that's just because I wanted to be cute, right? I got my bling on. I have this fabulous dress that I just pulled out of the closet because I'm like, you know what? Paparazzi is a party planning company, so let me bring the party to you. But, yeah. It's helped me to learn how to accessorize myself. I now know how to accessorize you. I can match anything with anybody, including men. I found myself styling my husband all the time. And, he just goes with it. He just likes to look amazing. So, yeah. I've just learned so much about, running this business. And I also, okay, so now that I've told you all about that weird stuff and let you know that there's stuff that you have to look forward to, I want to tell you about my very first personally sponsored consultant. So this is the first person who signed up under me to become the very first member of the Bling Dynasty. Okay? So, let me take you back a year ago. And I have been with paparazzi about a month now, a little over a month. And it's around the end of the summer. I just get back from taking my nieces and nephews. I have 2 nephews, 4 nieces. Yeah, and I took them all to Galveston with money that I made with paparazzi. So I took them all to the beach for the very first time. And of course, I'm going live and I'm just happy-go-lucky, just happy to be out and about and alive, right? And I go to church, and one of the ladies at my church, she was visiting that day, And she was like, oh, I was watching your live and I need to know what you've been doing. Now, of course, I had just started this business and I'm just like, I don't know. I was just so excited about the fact that I was able to make money and, maintain myself for once in my life. And, when she came to me and she was like, look, I love what you're doing and I need to know how you're doing that. And I want to do it myself. And I was like, I wasn't expecting that. I was like, really? Like, you want to do this too? And she was like, yeah, see, I was thinking that I was going to be knocking down people's doors, 6 months into the business, trying to get people to join my team. But no, she came to me and was like, look, I want to do what you're doing because that looks awesome, right? So I'm talking to her about it and she's like, yeah, I want to do it. I'm going to sign up around the first of the month. And I'm just like, okay, people say stuff all the time. Oh, I'm going to shop with you, or I'm going to sign up on your team. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that next month, next year, whatever. And I don't take anything personally. I just look at it as it's just not that time. It's not time for them right then, right? So after I talk to her about it, I give her my link and I give her my card and I go on about my life, right? It's the middle of the month. So I'm not really worried about it. The first of the month rolls around. It's probably like 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. It was early. And my upline, my papa mama, sends me a message on Messenger. Congratulations on your first personally sponsored. And I was just like, I didn't even know there was a 6 o'clock in the morning. What is going on? And I look and I go onto the website and I go into my back office and she has signed up and is getting her kit. And I was just like, oh my gosh, what do I do? She's like, okay, here's what you do. She's laying it out. She's like, contact her, send her this, shout her out. All of the things that was done for you. I was like, okay. So I'm looking through my manual, trying to figure out what to do. And thankfully, Paparazzi gives you everything that you need to make sure that you are set up for success, even when you are helping someone else to build their success. So thank you, Paparazzi, for being ready for that, because I was not, okay? But yes, I get her welcomed, I get her acclimated, and I'm telling her all of the things that, I did wrong so she doesn't do it wrong. And we're just excited. We're basically jumping for joy over the phone. And she gets her kit and she sells it. She's telling me, yeah, I went live and I sold the jewelry and I took it to church with me, like you said. And I sold the jewelry and, a whole year later, she's still here. So that was a story with my very first personally sponsored consultant. That's also how I run my paparazzi business. Make sure that you like, comment, and share this video with your family and friends. Make sure that you are tuning in. I'm going to be releasing my videos every Monday from here on out, I promise. And if there is a time when I am just not available, I promise I will let you know. Thank you guys for joining me, and I hope that you have a fabulous night. Bye.